some guy that looked like Penguin from Batman.
That guy?
That big guy?
He looked like, did he not look like
He did look like
I'm just saying.
a mixture of Penguin and Kris Kringle.
Why is it up? People are taking pictures of it.
I don't know. We need to erase it.
So, yes, so like...
That's erased.
Did you block the motion at table? Did you block the table?
That was
it's way back to some Oriental.
the man's committee came up from, and it was going down hold on first. They're just like, everybody's talking so fast. All right.
Yeah. So we gotta, if anybody wants to wipe that down, might piss somebody off, but oh well, you guys have it written down, hopefully not just on a whiteboard.
Maybe we could just take it up to the office so they can have it.
Yeah, we will, but we'll wipe it off. He's gonna wipe it off.
Yeah. Because people are taking pictures of that, and that's not, if it's not agreed upon, we don't get it out where the public can see it. Okay. You know, it's not.
Like we just told them what we were about, we didn't tell them the exact demand, like we was asking for like the size list, they just understood what we were about.
Exactly. I mean,
We don't really need like
Tony, could you speak up, please? I'm sorry.
Oh, just talking, okay. It was about demands too, so it wasn't really relevant, it was just casual discussion.
Okay. So logistics.
Yes. Stuff we talked about earlier today was about the Dropbox that happened earlier. You guys are calling it.
Yeah, very controversial. Yeah. I don't agree about all these things.
Just like, you know.
So it was talked about the Dropbox. I'm sorry, I wasn't here.
No, it's cool. The Dropbox, we got it finally. It works, yay, but we only got one because it was fucking expensive.
How much was it?
We expected it to be $15 because...
We can get another one now though.
Was it $32?
Yeah, okay.
Because we have plenty of cash.
Yeah. Okay. We thought it was going to be $15 because we saw it elsewhere. It ended up being $32.99 because that was the only one we could find with a slit in the top that was secure enough to where people couldn't stick their fingers in and like pull out the money.
Not to be a technical whore. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Go ahead.
Are we talking about logistics or finance? Because they're both the same meeting, right?
For right now.
For right now. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And because he's not here, we don't need to bring this to the GA. So it was proposed earlier at Logistics Meeting that we split finance into a separate committee altogether.
Not at.
It was proposed earlier for that. I think Laura did propose it, right?
Yeah, Laura proposed that.
So that's up to us.
Is that for the purpose of meetings?
Yeah, for the purpose of meetings. We don't need to take it to the GA. That's not what the GA is for because it does not affect everybody. It affects this group. Logistics has the power to decide that. So if we decide that, we can take it back to the GA because he wants it to happen. So
I think we all want to split finance from logistics just for meeting stuff, mainly because we need more experience. Like we have bankers and accountants that we want their experience and they're not able to make the finance meetings as they stand now.
because it's just like after logistics meetings, so that's not it's not going to work anytime.
Right. So, and we need their expertise, especially on the subject of creating the civil disobedience group in order to get the bank account set up. And that's really, really important. We really need that. So because of that, we want to split that. I think we pretty much all agree that we need that split, but it's just how we're going to get that split, whether we need to go to the GA or whether logistics.
Logistics can make that decision. Guaranteed. I've been to all the GAs since the very first one. It is within our power to make that decision because it does not affect the entire occupation. The only proposals that go to the GA is if it affects the entire occupation. This does not affect the entire occupation. So if we make that decision here, then we'll bring that to Roar and it's
Hey, what's
So
your
what
name?
we discussed with these was
Joe.
Joe.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And in that GA, it was agreed and voted upon that the responsibilities that were given to the committees are able to be empowered. I mean, the committees are empowered to make decisions based on their responsibilities. And our responsibilities were finance. Originally, it was finance, medical, food, and sanitation. And through a meeting, in a logistics meeting, we decided to split medical into its own group. And now we have medical. That was not brought to the GA. It was brought as an announcement, but it was not brought to the GA for a vote. So guys are all cool with it, I mean, let's any clarifying question. Point of process.
What is this?
And finance for the moment, and sanitation.
Do we want to call it a subcommittee for the sake of spreading context?
Well, technically it's a subcommittee